Beloved soul, still your mind now, because the dimension from which this message is descending into your consciousness is not one that opens for ordinary people. It is the realm where God reveals to His chosen ones what the eyes of the world can never see. Right now, in this very moment, that gentle warmth rising in the center of your chest is not an emotional reaction. It is a divine touch, a confirmation that today you are being entrusted with a truth that was held back until your preparation was complete. There was an unseen thread woven through the pathways of your life, a thread you never tried to hold, but someone else tried to pull. That person who kept appearing around your journey never truly understood your soul, yet they were drawn to your energy. They became accustomed to standing near your light, like someone borrowing sunlight just to look bright themselves. They believed that if they walked close to your steps, they would find direction. If they stayed near the warmth of your spirit, they would gain strength. If they stood inside the spaces shaped by your faith, their emptiness would be filled. But what they failed to understand was the most important thing, that your light does not come from any human source. It comes from God. And that very reason is why this light never opens a doorway to anyone whose intentions are misaligned. You felt it many times after speaking to this person. Your mind did not settle. A strange heaviness crept into your spirit. That unrest was not weakness. It was a warning. Many times, they listened to your words, but never understood your feelings. Many times, they offered help. But it was calculation, not sincerity. Many times, their compliments sounded sweet, but lacked genuine joy for your success. You ignored these small signs because your heart is naturally pure, and you tend to assume others carry the same purity you do. But today, God is showing you that this person was not simply present, they were attempting to influence your direction quietly, subtly, like a shadow following the sun. And that is exactly why heaven intervened. They did not come to destroy you, but they were enough to slow you. They did not come to break you, but they carried the power to misalign your momentum. They did not come to wound your spirit, but they could have clouded the purity of your thoughts. And for that reason, God brought you to this sacred moment. Listen, this revelation is not given to turn you against anyone, but to anchor you firmly on the path destined for you. The truth of this name will not harm you. It will deepen your awareness of how sensitive, protected, and spiritually attuned your soul really is. Today, your inner being will learn that people are not always what they appear to be, that a kind face is not always a blessed heart, that sweetness is not always a sign of truth, and the most important lesson, God always sees what you only discover later. Right now, a profound shift is entering your consciousness. You can almost feel an invisible burden lifting, one you never picked up, but absorbed because of someone else's proximity. Your soul is becoming lighter. Your discernment is sharpening. Your energy is restoring itself to the level where no shadow of wrong presence exists. And as heaven guides this clarity into your spirit, the moment this person's name rises inside you, whether as a memory, a feeling, a face, or a sentence, you will not react with fear, but with understanding. In that moment, you will not break, you will become clear. You will not be angry, you will be freed. You will not doubt, you will stand upright. And God will whisper to your spirit, "See, I protected you long before you knew." This name will not hurt you, it will guide you. This truth will not isolate you, it will complete you. And when this moment arrives, your soul will quietly say, "Now I understand." And heaven will respond, "Now you are entering the realm where no wrong heart can stand near your steps." This is heaven's intervention against something that was silently making its way toward you. Do not blink. Do not lose focus. Let this moment settle, because what I am about to reveal is not here to frighten you. It is here to awaken the part of you God has been preparing with patience and divine precision. There was a man standing within the circle of your life, a man who believed he had the right to stand near your light. Yet every time his energy blended with your atmosphere, your spirit never fully relaxed. You ignored that slight tightening in your breath, the pause in the middle of conversations, the subtle emptiness after interactions that should have uplifted you, but instead left you unsettled. Listen, that was not confusion. That was the Holy Spirit whispering, "Look again." And today you are here because God decided that you will not take another step without truth. A veil is thinning. A knowing is forming. And heaven is lowering this understanding into your consciousness so gently that your heart does not collapse under it, but becomes steady because of it. This man watched your steps carefully, quietly, strategically appearing during your seasons of exhaustion, your moments of rebuilding, your days of vulnerability. He believed weakness meant access. He believed kindness meant permission. He believed your gentleness meant silence. But he forgot that a heart kept under God's supervision carries its gentleness as its greatest strength. You were never unprotected. You were never alone. Even when your soul felt tired, angels were guarding you. Now God is showing you what your discernment was trying to decode, the supportive words that hid another intention. The gestures that appeared warm, but gently nudged your decisions in a direction not meant for you. What you felt was not imagination. What you sensed was not overthinking. What you noticed was not coincidence. Every time your blessings increased, he became unusually attentive, suddenly available, perfectly aligned with your needs, not by authenticity, but by strategy. Heaven witnessed this pattern long before you could piece it together. And now the entire pattern is being unfolded before you, not to shame anyone, but to free you from confusion, from burden, from emotional obligations that were never yours to carry. Breathe deeply. The spiritual air around you is shifting. God is pulling you out of a web that was slowly forming around your confidence. Many times you sensed something too perfect in his words, as if he was studying your weaknesses rather than understanding your heart. Because that was the truth. He echoed your hopes to gain entry into your journey, forgetting that heaven watches every heart that approaches one of its chosen. You saw glimpses of his truth, but between them existed a faint layer of inconsistency, praise that felt deep but never lasted, concern that depended on convenience, closeness that intensified suddenly and disappeared just as fast. Your soul recorded every inconsistency, even when your mind chose compassion over suspicion. But today, compassion steps aside, and truth stands in its place. God is drawing a sharp line between the sincerity you deserve and the interference you are absorbing. There is no harshness in this revelation, only protection. No fear, only direction. No accusation, only clarity. God is teaching you the difference between true companionship and hidden influence, between divine timing and opportunistic timing. You will not have to search for the name. It will rise on its own, like a truth that is tired of hiding, like a puzzle piece falling perfectly into place, like a long-held breath finally released. And when the name rises, you will not break, you will not shake, you will not feel lost, you will simply understand. A quiet peace will surround you, and you will say, "This was always there. Now I finally see it." Every small sign will return to your memory: the discomfort, the wandering eyes, the sweet promises that remained unfinished, the presence that did not lighten your energy, but drained it. Shame will not follow. Relief will. Burden will not remain, freedom will. Weakness will not speak, wisdom will. Beloved soul, listen, you are not losing anything. You are being rescued. You are not being separated. You are being elevated. This name, this truth, this awakening is not the breaking of a bond. It is the removal of a fog. God is removing someone who mistook access for entitlement, kindness for permission, familiarity for authority. You do not have to fight, heaven already has. This unveiling is not punishment, it is protection. This clarity is not an ending, it is a redirection, pulling you away from a path that would have cost you more than you know. Stay here. Stay steady. Truth does not shatter the chosen. It liberates them. And when this name settles inside you, your path will accelerate, your light will not dim but intensify, and your pace will return free from every silent influence. You are being shifted. You are being shielded. You are being lifted above intentions that wore kindness like a mask just to move closer to you. And when the name rises, and your soul finally says, "Now I understand," heaven will answer, "Now you are safe." This moment is unlike any before it, because a sky is opening above your spirit that holds a truth the universe hid until now to protect you. Breathe slowly, because the vibration around you is not ordinary air. It is divine presence clearing the ground beneath your next steps. Few moments carry this magnitude when God Himself steps forward and says, "Now. Now is the time for the shadow walking beside you to be exposed." A man stood at the edge of your path, outwardly simple, inwardly tangled, calculated, observant. He was the kind who sees closeness not as connection, but as opportunity. His steps never matched your stride, but he mimicked the rhythm convincingly. His words lacked the depth he portrayed, but he studied the shape, tone, and style of depth just to gain your trust, to make you believe he belonged in a place he never earned. And you, because of your kindness, because of your luminous nature, did not recognize that he was feeding off your height, borrowing direction from your truth, taking cues from your aspirations. You thought he was walking with you, but he was only learning your pace to redirect it toward himself. Your soul warned you many times, a feeling, a memory, a subtle discomfort you dismissed as suspicion. You thought you were overthinking, being too cautious, too sensitive. But the truth is, your soul never lies. The awareness rising inside you was not fear. It was the divine security system God placed within you, alerting you that His intentions were not aligned with your journey. There was a distance between His words and His motives, small to the eyes, but enormous in spirit. His smile often matched the moment, but His eyes carried unease, urgency, calculation. During your seasons of progress, His presence intensified, more eager, more available, more interested. During your moments of weakness, He suddenly appeared full of empathy. You did not see the pattern because you live authentically, but heaven saw it from the beginning. And now God is placing before you the page that shows who looked at you with sincere love and who approached you with subtle plans. This moment is not about exposing someone. It is about strengthening you. This name will not frighten you. It will make you recognize how often your intuition was right and how often you ignored it. This is not punishment. It is protection. Your confidence, once clouded, is returning. Your peace, once pressed down by unseen weight, is expanding within you. You will understand today that some people are not sent to walk your journey. They come only to observe it, and sometimes to interfere. But God never allows interference to succeed. Today, He is clearing your direction again. Your future will no longer be influenced by another's hidden motives. Your light will no longer dim because of someone else's instability. You are returning to your true voice, the voice that speaks without confusion, that walks with truth, that is guided by God. And when this name becomes clear within you, your spirit will not tremble, it will rise. You will say what you have felt for a long time. Now I am free. And heaven will respond. Now you are ready for the life that was created for you, not stolen, not delayed, but meant to be placed in your hands.